All right. Just jump right in today. I got my new Fenders on, as I said earlier, and got the 80 volt Onyx all nice and charged up. And last night I also put the rear fender on the 72 volt limited edition that I got from, I think, Rad Motors or something like that. Maybe I'll mention it in the description. But the road is nice and clear, and I'm not even going to waste any time, baby. I'm just getting on out here and letting it ride. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful weather. Not going to kill it out the gate. Start off relatively slow. That wind is whistling a little bit, so let me drop the helmet. All right. So I got the helmet dropped now, and we ready to roll, baby. Hadn't really made up my mind which way I'm going or where I'm going, but I know I'm on the road, and I'm gonna ride leisurely until I see traffic coming up behind me, and which is now. Oh yeah, she's cooking with grease, baby. Yeah. Every time this bike starts out, man, I'm telling you, I get excited like a little kid. Let me see if the car's still behind me. I don't see it anymore, so I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit, because I like nice long rides, so I try to slow it down whenever I can so that I don't burn my juice out too fast. I'm gonna drive it back down to normal. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I went light on my I'm glad I went light on everything today, so that I could have me a nice experience with my ride. They've been doing a little work on this road up here, so it's nice and smooth. All right, no traffic this morning. Let's go, baby. Tell you, this baby rides like a beaut. Woo! Look at all those beautiful, look at this beautiful, beautiful farmland. Uh-oh, I got a car that's trying to pull out. Looks like I'm gonna have to punch it a little bit. Oh yeah, we are cooking. Oh yeah. So, it's been a long week. I've had a lot of wonderful things that I've been able to get accomplished this week. And now, this is how Johnny Boy gets out and enjoy his long week of work by getting on my bike and just taking me a nice long ride. Preferably on a nice country back road, but today it looks like I'll be taking a little trip down to my downtown post office, dropping off a few pieces of mail, and then making my way back in a circle probably. But I got the Fender kit in day before yesterday, and I finally had the opportunity to put it on last night. Didn't see any instructions to come with the Fender kit, but it was relatively easy. I laid out all my washers and all my screws, got all the tools I needed to put everything together, and it was a relatively easy process. Not too difficult. I'm loving this lightweight jersey I got on. It's vintage, so it's vintage, so I don't have to worry about it being too hot. So that part I love as well. But like I was saying, it was a relatively easy process to get my Fender kit on, and I was so happy that I didn't have to take the tires off or anything crazy like that just to get it on. But so far, riding the 80 Volt Onyx RCR, man, it has been a dream. It has been a dream. Like right now, if I was on one of my hyper scooters, man, I'd be a little bit nervous about getting out here like this. Because it's a little windy outside, so when it's windy outside, I don't necessarily like getting out here and ripping it on one of my hyper scooters. But my bike, especially this 80 volt and my 72 volt limited edition, they both ride so well, and they are so planted whenever the weather is kind of like windy and I'm riding against or with the headwinds. Because even on hyper scooters, when you're riding with the headwinds, man, it's causing you to do a little swervy all the time. So just dropped it back to normal mode. Man, I love this bike. This bike is so smooth. And when I'm riding like this, getting eyes everywhere, everybody checking me out, I'm like, man, shoot, I'm just enjoying my ride. No fuss, no stress, no mess. Like this tractor in front of me right now, I'll probably cruise behind it just so I can save juice and not really cut loose too hard on my battery. And I recently got this Under Armour backpack, and maybe I'll mention it, maybe I'll show it in the description or something, or not, but it feels pretty good on my back, and it's not too abrasive or anything, and the straps I don't have to have very tight, so everything is in nice proportion today, and I feel good. My energy level is good. I had a whole lot of things happen throughout the week that were, just stress related, and each time something stuck its head out of the woodwork to try and, throw a monkey wrench in my day, I always found an opportunity to either get out on my electric skateboard in the yard and take a few circles around the yard, or just take a short trip on one of my hyper scooters, and or my Onyx RCR limited edition, and everything just constantly works out beautifully whenever I take that approach to managing my stress. That's why I always tell people that yes, this whole experience is very therapeutic. It's very therapeutic, and it also is a wonderful, wonderful way to be out and about and not really caught up in the hustle of doing a whole lot of stuff that adds to the stresses of my day. And I love the mobility of small PEVs that afford me the opportunity to beat the traffic rushes and to, you know, evade some of the areas where traffic has to stop and sit. And, you know, I like to shoot on through traffic because I'm always headed to one of my back roads. But as I was saying earlier about my about the therapeutic side of my week, I had one of my chickens that finally died on me. It was one of my older chickens died, and I was like somewhat feeling a little sad, but not too sad, where it was unnatural, like I was mourning the loss of a person. But hey, once you take care of chickens for, it's been about 2 years now that I've been doing my little yard chicken farming, and I had that chicken to pass away. I was like, man, it's kind of weird, because all the rest of the chickens, they kind of acted like they knew what death was. And they were all somber, and the rooster was looking at me when I pulled the dead chicken out of the coop, and I was like, wow, you know, this looks like an event. I captured a little bit of it on video, and I might include it in this video. I don't know. I've been rocking with the Meta Vanguard glasses for a minute now, and playing around with those in the yard whenever I'm doing my chicken farming. And I've been loving that experience as well. And those Meta Vanguards, since I've been using those, it encourages me to record a few more, you know, do a little bit more recording than I normally do. And so you guys probably been seeing me post a few reels here and there, but I don't pull out my camera every day. And just like that, I am downtown Raeford, North Carolina. And I'll probably, let me pull up my shield now, because yeah, and pull up my shield now because I'm not going to be going all that fast downtown. Yep, this is my little small town. When you're riding through it, if you blink, you miss the whole town. That's the joke that everybody normally has about my town. I think this is the first time I had a bike to come up beside me. That was cool. Even though I'm keeping straight and he's turning. But normally when I'm riding down through here, everyone is looking like, what in the heck is this guy riding? And I'd be like, I am riding a beast mode moped. That's what I'm riding. I don't know. I don't like to park my bike. I don't like to park my bike behind the post office. I'm just going to run in and run out. So I'm going to try to put it somewhere where I ain't got to worry about it being in anybody's way. But at the same time,